All right, going live right quick. Gonna do a video right quick. Just talk some boxing. You know, just talk a little boxing right quick before I bounce. I'm gonna leave and go to work early. But the hottest topic right now is the response from Kenny Porter that he basically told Fred, and the video Fred put out. Now, I just want to say something to Fred. I'm kind of, looking at Fred and how he's presenting the video. It's kind of like Fred is taunting some of the people that support him on YouTube via Kenny Porter. And see, that's the problem. Fred sometimes is too emotionally invested in some of these people that he deal with. Like, I know he real close with the Porters and everything, but to be honest with you, everything Kenny Porter said was weak as fuck, and he showed his mettle. And to be honest with you, he showed how petty he is. And that response he came with about, well, buy a ticket and sit ringside and introduce yourself was just pretty much weak as fuck. Fred, that was weak. Okay? Money don't got nothing to do with your son not fighting Errol Spence. He had plenty of chances to fight Errol Spence. All this shit about the time wasn't right. The time was right a while ago. Okay? All this stuff about you need to buy a ticket and you broke and shit. Broke ain't got nothing to do with your son not fighting somebody. That's one of the weakest comments somebody can come with. Money don't have nothing to do with your son fighting somebody in the ring. That was one of the weakest responses I ever heard. And for you to sit up there and say, come talk to you ringside, like I said, your son ain't worth flying to New York to watch fight. But I'll tell you what, you fight Errol Spence in Vegas or Los Angeles, your next fight, I'll be there. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, if you fight Errol Spence in Los Angeles or Las Vegas, I'll be there, because like I said, your son ain't worth paying a couple of $1,000s for a plane ticket to watch fight. I wouldn't pay to see that garbage live for nothing in the world. Now, like I said, if you fight Spence, I'll be at that fight. And stop walking and stop acting like you don't know who I am. Okay, Fred, you seen that video. You watch Fred videos. You know who I am. And stop like calling YouTubers out and shit. How about you talk to us? Don't send no message through Fight Hype and Fight Hub and all them people. And see, that's where you went wrong at, Kenny. See, you talking to other social media outlets. If you were so hardcore, why don't you go directly to Ticket TV or me? So that was weak as fuck, what you did. Kenny Porter, no, I just want y'all to understand what Kenny Porter did, how weak that was. He gonna go tell somebody else. He say he watched these videos. So the same way he was doing interviews with Fight Hype and Fight Hub, calling out YouTubers, and keep in mind, those people are not black, but he calls out black YouTube channels that insinuate that his son is ducking Errol Spence. Because I gotta put Kenny Porter's ass on blast. Why don't you talk directly to me or Ticket TV, since you so gangster? Yeah, Texas T. Texas T, answer me this question. Why he talking to non-black media outlets about black media outlets? Black YouTube media outlets. The same way he talks shit about us, to them, he could have said it directly to Ticket TV. Why won't he go on Ticket TV's show? Why won't he talk to me? That's what Fred need to be asking Kenny Porter. So Fred, when you see this video, ask Kenny Porter that fucking question. Since he talking all greasy and shit. That's for real. You talking to Marcos from Fight Hub and some of those clowns from Fight Hype about what we said. Kenny Porter could get in contact with Ticket or me as easy as fuck. All he got to do is say, let me get Towns' number. That's all the man had to do is say, well, let me get Towns' number. But he won't call me. He won't call me. He won't talk to me. I didn't reach out to Kenny Porter for the last year. Oh, he don't want to talk to you and Ticket because he don't want to talk to you and Ticket because y'all be calling him K Diddy. Well, like I said, dude, if you so gangster and you so hardcore, why don't you hit me up? What up, man? Hey, what up, too? Yeah, Kenny Porter looking real weak right now, man. Like for real, what do money have to do with your son not fighting somebody? That's the weakest shit I ever heard. Just like when people be calling out that clown with the rainbow colored hair, that goofy ass rapper, when people be saying, well, why don't you go to these dudes' hoods and pull up? How much money you got? How much money you got? Look how much money. What, for real, what do that have to do with you pulling up on somebody? That dude don't make no kind of sense. He said, so wait a minute. This is what he said. He basically told us to come to New York and sit and sit ringside and watch his son fight while he's supposed to be in his son's corner, right? So basically, you gonna be talking to us while your son fight, what, during intermission? Really? Shouldn't you be focused on your son? I just wanted y'all to know how stupid Kenny Porter sounded when he said that shit. You know. So I guess you saying it's gonna be a short night or something. What you saying? Danny Garcia gonna knock out your son or something? He need to remember, if people don't watch his son fight on TV or go to his fights, they wouldn't have no money. So technically, we paying your salary. That's what he need to remember. Yeah, I think I'm probably picking Sean to go to go ahead and beat Danny Garcia, but Sean, the way he fight, he could walk into something, you know, if he isn't careful. And I heard Fred talking all this stuff about mandates, the WBC, the IBF, and all that type of shit. I want y'all to understand something. Don't fall for that sanctioned body shit, because he was offered a title shot against Errol Spence, and all this shit about timing is bullshit. You know, Fred is talking from his heart. He was offered a title shot last year. That's documented. He was offered a title shot earlier this year. He didn't take it. He was the one that was insinuating, hey, I'm only going to fight Errol Spence when it's close to retirement. They the ones that was insinuating that they may retire after the Danny Garcia fight. So now all of a sudden, people saying, well, your body language look like, damn. Well, body language does mean a lot. If you look like you ain't excited about fighting somebody, well, people gonna be saying, okay, well, I don't know, man. Hey, Beverly, what's cracking? We've been asking this motherfucker Kenny Porter for the last 2 or 3 years when they gonna fight Errol Spence, and it's always, oh, well, he ain't on the radar. Then a couple of years ago, this is the same, and Kenny Porter, like I said, contradicts himself on a regular basis. This is the same nigga. This is the same. See, I'm not showing you no respect now, K Diddy. See, this is the same nigga that said, Floyd Mayweather don't fight black fighters or you know young black fighters. But this is the same nigga that refused to fight, good young black fighters. But this is the same dude that refuses to fight a good young black fighter in Errol Spence, and he been doing that for the last 3 years. And he complained about Floyd not fighting black fighters, but he had a chance to fight Kareem Mayfield, and they went with Eric Bonet at the last minute. And Kareem Mayfield was on his way to LA, or he got to LA, and then they called him at the last minute. And Fred tried to downplay that shit. Whether they gave him some inconvenience money or not, the fact was he contradicted himself. And he does that a lot. He keeps saying, oh, we don't want to fight Errol Spence because the IBF took us out the rankings. So he used that as excuse. Kenny didn't use excuse after excuse not to fight Errol Spence. But, well, what better way, as I said before, to get even with the IBF by not, you know what I'm saying? By saying, hey, we'll fight Errol Spence so we can get even with y'all for taking us out the rankings. And he chose Danny Garcia over Errol Spence. This is not a title shot. They fighting for nothing. You was offered a title shot and you said no. And you trying to play this bullshit about the timing wasn't right. No, you just feel like the pressure is mounting for you to fight Errol Spence because now you have Mikey Garcia saying he will fight Errol Spence. And he is 2 weight classes under Errol Spence. And you niggas been in that weight class for years and you avoided this fight. Okay? Even after the Keith Thurman loss, you fought a couple of more times. You fought Andre Berto and you beat Andre Berto. You could have immediately set up a fight with Errol Spence. Yep. You could have immediately set up a fight with Errol Spence after you beat Andre Berto. But you chose to fight, didn't you fight Granados? So you didn't had a few fights since, you didn't had a few fights. You could have been had a fight with Errol Spence. So cut the shit. This nigga Kenny Porter mad because people call it about and they not buying his bullshit. So like I said, he takes the weakest move possible. I'm here. Come on, Fred. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I'm going live, Fred. I'm sorry, man. I wasn't buying what you selling, man. Money ain't got nothing to do with somebody not fighting somebody. That's weak as fuck. And Fred, you know goddamn well I could buy a ticket to New York. I don't fly. Oh, damn, we got Fred trolls now, babe. That's well, they got a town business troll. So what else is new? Hey, it's probably that dude from overseas. You know, it's probably that stalker. You know what I'm saying? Who swear to God he hate the LDBC, but he come on all our live streams and shit. But he blocked from my shit. Yeah, niggas need to. Kenny Porter need to stop like making shit up and stop changing the story. But then he gets mad and tries to take a shot at YouTubers. Because what he don't know is a lot of us YouTubers got the bread to come out there. You just got to be worth the money. Like I said, why would I spend $1,500 on plane tickets and hotels to see somebody like Sean Porter fight? For real. I just want y'all to understand how weak that was, what he said. He's mad, and how weak the shit that he did in response to us accusing Sean of ducking Errol Spence. He just, instead of him talking directly to Ticket TV or me, he go talk to some non-black media outlets. But then he's sitting up calling out black fighters saying that they don't fight, a certain black fighter saying that he don't fight black fighters. See how Kenny Porter contradict himself? And I hope Fred see this shit too. I'm gonna block this dude, and I'm gonna block this dude, man. And I want to say something. Y'all better leave Bev alone, man. In case y'all don't know, you better look at my old videos from 2015. You know, what made me Town Business, how I gained a lot of my fame. So just remember that. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all I keep the gym bag on me. Like I said, and it don't have no gym clothes in it. Okay. We gonna get rid of this motherfucker right now. Hey, don't worry about him, y'all. Just ignore that dude. Ignore that dude. We'll deal with him later on. We'll deal with him later. But anyway, y'all, let's continue right quick. But yeah, man, I had to I had to go live, man. What's up? No, we talking about Kenny Porter's fake pull up of YouTubers, and particularly me and Ticket TV, basically saying, because I know who the fuck he was talking about. He say he ain't giving us no fame. Like, nigga, I don't need no fame, nigga. I'm doing very well. You know, basically he said we broke, and he said we need to come to New York. And basically he trying to advertise at the same time and say buy a ringside seat. Well, first of all, a ringside seat to those PBC cards don't even cost that much money. Like I said, I just don't think your son is worth a trip to New York. If I want to see somebody fight in New York, it'll be Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence or Deontay Wilder. And like Kenny Porter, he went out because he attacked black YouTubers to Fight Hub and Fight Hype, you know, and I don't think Ben Thompson was the one that conducted the interview with Fight Hype. Fight Hype had more than just Ben Thompson. So he basically tries to disrespect black YouTubers to non-black media outlets. And I'm putting that out there. He said he ain't giving us no fame, but then he won't talk to us personally. You know what I'm saying? Kenny Porter know how to talk to me. He know how to talk to Ticket. We've invited him several times to come on the show and face us. You know what I'm saying? And face us. If you got something to say to us, we've given you an outlet. Don't talk to us about Fred. And I done told Fred, and Fred could give Kenny Porter my number. I said in my video on my other channel, if Kenny Porter would have talked to me, all he got to do is call me. We could talk behind the scenes. When he go, you know what I'm saying? When he gonna call out the white media outlets that's insinuating that his son is ducking, and then he sitting up, walk up to him and introduce yourself like he gonna do something. Like what's supposed to happen when we walk up to you and introduce ourselves? What's supposed to happen, nigga? What is you gonna do? You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Like, you the one walking around with those fucking Nino Brown looking caps tilted to the side, shit, them old played out ass Kangos and shit, looking like Raj from What's Happening. You know what I'm saying? So stop it. I mean, this nigga Kenny Porter, he give us new material every day. Hey, why won't Sean fight? Why won't Sean fight Errol Spence? It's been like 3 years. Oh, y'all broke. Y'all broke. See, that's why I keep telling you, him and LeVar Ball is two fake ass niggas, man. Him and LeVar Ball need to do a reality show, man. Both of them dudes is clowns and shit. So I will say this to Kenny Porter's face too, and ask him that question. You got an issue with me and Ticket, but you won't talk to me and Ticket. But you trying to call us out on other media outlets and non-black media outlets. But you Bumpy Johnson though, right? But you supposed to be that dude, right? So, you know what I'm saying? All up, but I'm gonna tell y'all what. If Kenny Porter and Sean, since they seem to be joint at the hip, get past Danny Garcia. If that fight versus Errol Spence is next and it's in Las Vegas, I'm there. And I'm gonna walk up to Kenny Porter and I'm gonna turn my camera on and we going live. I'm gonna turn my camera on right to his face and I'm gonna introduce myself. Y'all must have forgot about me, man. I'm fearless. I ain't worried about no Eddie Hearn. I ain't worried about nobody. The same way I stepped to Dan Rafael, I stepped to Kenny Porter. Because like I said, ain't shit gonna happen to me. That man, that upset to where he go the broke route. And why do black people try to attack other black people about, about a simple question? Because it's sort of, it one don't have nothing to do with the other. It don't. Somebody's bank account ain't got nothing to do with your son not fighting somebody that we've been asking him to fight for the last 2 or 3 years. That's what I'm saying. Casper, what the fuck do Sean not fighting Errol Spence got to do with our financial bank accounts? I guess not. I guess not. So, hey, hey, so I. All right, you guys, I got to get ready to go to work. We going to continue this later on. So thank you for listening. Beb, we got your back. Balash, live stream coming soon on my computer. So I'm going to give you a monkey wrench and all that type of shit. And I'm going to put you on the panel. Nah, I'm going to put you on the panel, man. I promise. Real talk, bro. Kenny Porter is pathetic, man. But y'all tell Kenny Porter to contact me and Ticket directly. Put pressure on Fred to tell him to talk to me, Ticket directly. Since he want to lash out on me and Ticket on non-black YouTube media outlets. I told you I don't kiss nobody's ass. I don't care what color they is, black, white, Mexican. I don't care what realm of boxing they in. I'm not kissing nobody's ass. And it is true. Ever since Danny Garcia came up to 147, people feel like he's sort of like food for guys like Keith Thurman and all those dudes and Sean Porter. Both Keith Thurman and Sean Porter could have fought Errol Spence, and they chose not to do it. We don't know when the fuck Keith Thurman coming back. I'm out.